Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Aftermath with me, Simulation for the Nation, here on the Debt Free Farm Live Challenge on Greenwich Valley. We are stuck. The wheat is not quite fit to go, neither is the little bit of barley that we've got. So we're fast forwarding through the day. We should hopefully see that this is going to be ready, well, hopefully in the next 24 hours. So I should hope so, because in about 3 days' time we've got a lot of the rain coming, and that's going to kind of kill our any aspirations of getting done after that. So we're going to zip through until tomorrow, where hopefully, like I say, it's going to be overcast, but this will be fit to go. So join us at dawn, and we'll see what it looks like. Well, what do you know? It is beautiful sunshine again. It's just gone 7:30 in the morning, and we're going to try and get ourselves away with the harvest here. We're going to take the John Deere down, because we do need to take the trailer down now. We're going to have to use. Everything else is already down. The combine set, ready to go. And yeah, all being well, we're going trailer out the back there. We're good to go. Moisture's looking good. Crop is ready to go, so we're going to get that lifted as quickly as we can, hopefully. All being well, because we need to bale it up as well. So the idea being that we'll just get this all, we'll get it all swapped. We've got a new bale there, which we're discussing in the live stream that came as part of the previous episode of the Aftermath, and that's ready to go as well. Interestingly and crucially, we have seen some more growth of poplar harvest, so we're going to get into that field today, knock out the headlands on there, which is of course barley, and then the rest of it we'll see how that's coming together, and see what we can do about that in terms of, it's probably going to take another couple of weeks in game, so another couple of seasons, I would say, another couple of cycles, sorry, to get ready to harvest, so we'll see how that looks. For now though, for today, we are all aboard the Dominator here, and let's get ourselves going. I'm going to park you about there for now. In fact, no, we'll just take that back a touch, because we're going to reverse the combine back ever so slightly. And in we go. Desperate to get the old Dominator Mega in action, so let's fire up. Come back just a shade here. We've got plenty more space to come back without trying to knock over too much. We are baling everything, like I say. We do need as much straw as we can. We're going to have to sell that at some point. And off it goes. Up with the header, down with the auger, and away we go. So finally, we are combining on Greenwich Valley there. It's a huge relief. Desperate to get ourselves in here. Just want to make sure that we're not disable straw swap. Perfect. We'll clip our own header there. Lovely stuff. Oh, what a machine. Now, throughout the time when we are in the combine here, we're going to do as much of it as we can ourselves, naturally, but we will, where we need to, and where we have the option to as well, we will stick a hide worker onto the combine there so we can cart off the grain. This is yielding 100%, so it's all been fertilised there. Very little weeds in here. It's a very clean looking crop, which is great news. And hopefully that'll mean that we'll have a great opportunity to get as much out of this as possible. I know when we harvested this pre-seasons in the one of the first episodes, we didn't have an awfully high yield in here. Chiefly just because the yields didn't permit that. We got about one trailer load out of the whole field, if I recall correctly. So we're looking for a lot more than that, and I think we will get it today. We'll be looking much better there. And then, yeah, this is wheat now. This will probably go into barley, in the winter barley. So ideally we need to get this turned around pretty quickly, which leads me on to the next thing: money. Money. We need to get some more. Ultimately, there haven't been any contracts over the last 72 hours, so we've not a lot to do. I'm hoping that maybe today there's some more contracting jobs that are ready to go, just because of the fact that this spring crop is as well. So hopefully that means the same for the contract ground that we've been working on and with all the fertilizer of late. But we'll see how that one pans out. And then yeah, we need to get our own crops in, and we need to find the best price for them. We've got a silage here that we don't own the BJ, unfortunately, so we're not going to be able to make anywhere near as much money as one would perhaps like to on that. So that is a little bit of a disappointment. We'll have to figure it out, see what that looks like, and try and make as much money as possible on high demand. As a test during the last live stream, I took 3 bales to the sell point and got £1,000 for 3 bales, which on the grand scheme of things, is pretty darn incredible. And if you're looking at a real life selling 3 bales, for example, we used to sell round bales of silage for about £5 or £6 a bale, so the markup there was pretty healthy. And bear in mind how many we have, and we'll touch on that later, we're going to have a look at it. That's not the worst thing in the world, £3 a bale there, there's plenty of bales lined up, so we could do alright. Certainly get us enough money to kind of help boost things along. Not the mega amount of money that perhaps we're used to or indeed anticipate within Farming Simulator. But not to worry, we'll have a look at that in due time. All we can do right now though is just kind of keep cracking along. That's our first headland done, got round without needing to empty, which is wonderful. 7810 is here with the grain trailer, and the grain trailer we're not gonna get rid of for a while yet, purely because there's no need to and it's doing a fine job. We'd like something bigger and newer at some point, of course we would, but can't afford that right now. What I am gonna do, probably just take a run all the way up here and then turn around and come back so we can empty on the way back down. It gives us a bit more room to get in and get turning. Other than that, it is looking good. Combine's looking wonderful. Really is a beautiful combine. Very, very nice. So at the time we're recording this, this is Season's Eve for all you console players there. Season's coming out on Tuesday, according to the latest Giants update there, and that's going to be wonderful for everyone. I really cannot wait for you all to be able to get into Seasons there. It's going to be great fun. It really, really will be. So hopefully, there we go. Hopefully you're all eagerly awaiting that and anticipating it. Do let me know down below in the comments which maps you're going to be jumping onto first with Seasons, which ones you want to get your teeth stuck into. Yeah, it's going to be great fun. It really will be. And we go again. Now I do have, there is going to be potentially, we were discussing this in the live stream, there's a decision to be made. I need to really upgrade a tractor. I want another bigger tractor so I can have 2 big cultivation tractors so that we can work in the field at the same time, ploughing, drilling, you name it. To do that I want to get a little bit bigger equipment. I'm thinking a 4-meter drill I have my eye on, which would be perfect. But for that, the Ford that we have is just simply not big enough. Been a few different ideas going around speculating about what we could do for that, one of which was to just keep the Ford, save up to buy another tractor, which to be honest, the price of the tractor that I have in mind, I could nearly afford to do right about now. The question is, do I need 3? I don't think I do. I can only drive 1 at a time. About that. I can put 1 onto Courseplay, but what I don't want to do is have more than 1, because at that point when I do, it's costing me a lot of money for hired workers right now, which I don't really have. That's a nice picture right there. Kabow. I don't have too much money right now that we could use, so for hired workers. So maybe if we get to the stage where we have 15 fields or something, then that'll make sense. So we can set Courseplay away and let those guys do what they need to do. Right now I'm not so sure. We need to think about that one. There. Excellent. How full was I? Oh, I was nearly there, about 50% full on the grain tank, which is good. Full forward, always want to try and fill from the back. Got it done there. Wonderful. I do like the sound of this class getting clicked into gear. Alright, and round we go for the headland too. We're going to stick that auger back in, just get that out of the way. 2 main trees nearby for that. The dust is still flying off here, which is fantastic news. Really, really happy about that. And we are just going to dump it into our silo at the yard there, because the wheat price right now is bottomed out, so we're definitely not going to sell it anytime soon. We're going to keep hold of that and see what we can get. So hopefully we've got this field of wheat, we've got 1 over the road to get into as well. We've got the barley there as well, so we're going to be jumping into that one next. I think I just want to get that barley done so I can get a better look at what that poplar is looking like, really, in all honesty there, and see how it's coming along. Good news is you can see there's a healthy abundance of straw on the ground here, so we're really going to be able to get stuck into that as well, and then that'll be us really kicking along. So what we'll do As we trundle our way through this very nice looking crop of wheat, we're going to have a bit of a time lapse here. We'll come back and we'll just review as we get into the field, see what it's all looking like. But here's a chance to have a look at this beautiful combine in action.
I've been gone, but haven't done much healing. It's pretty clear to me. Kinda strange how I can take a beating from my better self. It's like no one else even really scratches the surface. 'Cause nobody gets me. I'm looking for faith, looking for love in every direction. Looking for someone to show me the way when my map is torn up. Give me a light when my torch is blown out. Let me escape from my hideaway. I give up all of my little addictions, but I'm still stuck with some tough decisions, yeah. Now I'm up against the wall, and I'm looking for your attention. Wide awake and I'm just scared away for a better chance at a great romance, and I'm just not getting any braver. 'Cause nobody gets me. I'm looking for faith, looking for love in every direction. I'm looking for someone to show me the way when my map is torn up. Give me a light when my torch is blown out. Let me escape from my hideaway. I give up all of my little addictions, but I'm still stuck with some tough decisions, yeah. Now I'm up against the wall, and I'm looking for your attention. I give up all of my little addictions, but I'm still stuck with some tough decisions, yeah. Now I'm up against the wall, and I'm looking for your...
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have helper by the name of Emily helping that. She's going to drive the combine. We're going to go and empty out the grain trailer. It's load number 1 done from just the headlands, really. Headlands in a little bit, I would say. That's not a problem. So yeah, that's good news. It means that we're going to have plenty more grain coming from this field. Easy, I would say, twice the amount of the first time round, which is good, but it's well for the farm. I'm so much happy to have this little gateway in here, that must be said. So much quicker. And now we just got this one silo over here right now, so we're just going to tip it straight into there, and that will be that done. And we'll get that out as and when we get the demand to shift it, really. Again, I have thought about maybe looking at the other methods here, maybe get the grain storage as well, but they're just too costly, too big and too costly right now. So we'll look into getting that one at a later date. That wasn't very square. Try that again, Sim. Do a bit of that. Perfect. There you go. That one needs to go in here. I do believe I'm about here somewhere, actually. Find out. Not quite. No, not quite. have no grain door on the back of this. I've just got the, well, I've got no grain chute, I've just got the grain door. So we're going to have to just kind of tip it on the floor, and by the magic of FS, it will find its way to where it needs to be. There we go. Right, just like that. And off we go. I think we had about a tray load of wheat in there already. You can see, if you didn't see the stream earlier, that the round bales of hay were all stacked up there. Looking nice and tidy. Everything's looking good as far as that's concerned. We'll just do a bit of a loop around the trailer here, back into the field, where we can get that all finished up nice and quickly, I should hope. Hopefully not too expensive either, but once we get back into the field anyway, we can... what we might do is unload on the go, and then we'll take over driving the combine again, and you can sit back down. And that way we save ourselves as much money as possible, but we still allow ourselves to keep moving really this harvest. That's what we need to do. Don't want to stop. Oh, 80% full as well. Okay, we've got the new, I believe there's a new grain tanker warning system that we don't quite have on here. I think this is the original in game, but 80% full. We can work with that one. Chickens are on. I think we'll just take over from about here. That way then. Oh, actually, alright then. Get this load into here, and then off we go. We might get it. I don't know if we'll get it all in the next one. What we'll do is that we'll get this all done, and then we'll come back because we're going to move the combine into the next field over, into the barley, get that all cleared up quickly. So we'll come back for that one. Alright then folks, 2 1/4 tray loads of wheat is what we got out of this field, and I've run out of space for wheat in the silo, which is a minor problem, because it now looks like we have to go and sell it. But before we do that, we'll go back and grab the Ford. We'll swing that header trailer and we'll get that all unhooked and all that good stuff. But yeah, we've got a lot in. We've done a lot there. But yeah, it just looks like we're not going to get it all into our silos. So it is what it is. We'll make that work. That must mean we've got in the region of about 30,000 litres in there, I'd imagine, right now. So yes, we could always buy a new silo, but obviously money is tight. So whatever other money there is, we'll just have to... In this field, I think we've got about a 1/4 of a trailer load in the tank there right now. We'll go and sell that. And I want to do that barley next, get that into the silo as well. And then we can move on. So that's the plan. What we'll do right about here is just to unhook the header. That's all ready to be moved pretty much now anyway, so we're looking good there. And then we can take this to the hybrid field, as we'll call it for now, and then get those headlands knocked off. Got a good amount of straw in here as well, so we'll look forward to getting all that baled up. And yeah, it means that we can be busy indeed. So look forward to hopefully being able to do that. Stop about there. Kick that back. Should do it. Combine flew through. It's actually a delight to drive all that, so looking forward to getting some more combine done just a little bit. But yeah, we'll probably not do that now. We'll probably look to pick that up in the next stream, which I think would be a good idea, now that we can actually get on with the combine, so that'll be fun. And we'll see how that all comes together. For now though, we're going to leave it here. We'll go part this header onto the trailer, we'll leave the combine in the field for now, and then we'll go and tip that load of grain that we have in the tank. So it will be one thing, it will mean that we get a little bit of instant funding, which will be good. I actually need to just disconnect that, take those off. So we're going to get a little bit of money, which is always special. There we go, that's on. And then we will look to convene this at a later date. So for now, thank you ever so much for watching. I have been Simulation 4 Nation. I do hope you have enjoyed this Aftermath episode where we will be coming back live maybe in the next day or two with another live stream. But keep an eye out on social media for all the latest info about that. And we will see you later on. Until then, though, have yourself a great day. Enjoy what you're doing as always. And we will see you in the next one.